Can I say something, Dan?
Please.
I love the Supermen. I love the Superwomen. I see Supergirl at the theaters. I say about time.
Yeah. Yeah. Overdue.
Yeah, I say about time.
Yeah.
I say it's about time there's a woman who is super.
Yeah.
At the theater. Sorry, I'm obviously being a bit of a twat.
Not enough of those, if you ask me.
But it turns out people aren't really happy.
They're not as excited as you for Supergirl?
Well, let's just say if Carl Stefanovic went to go see Supergirl, he might have a thing or two to say about it.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not good.
I don't... well, Supergirl's out, and it's not doing super well. If you ask me. I haven't seen it. We were going to have Jimmy, the comedian, call in. Apparently, he's not a comedian anymore. I asked him, are you doing comedy still? He said no. So,
okay.
Obviously, from someone who was like, comedy's my life. I care about it so much. Well, you don't care that much because you gave up.
That's... Wow.
Well, it's true.
That's what we'd...
you can't say you care about it so much that you just give up. It's like, I'm not doing it.
We've got to ask him about that instead of,
Happily, if he was in, I'd ask him.
So, this movie is directed by James Gunn.
No.
No, it's not even directed by James Gunn.
No, it's directed by some hack. Like literally no one knows who they are.
Written by James Gunn?
No. Oh, I heard he ghost wrote all the David Corn sweat scenes.
Directed by Craig Gillespie. Isn't he some Australian? Let me investigate this. Craig.
Where's the fucking...
He is Australian.
The Aussie himself.
Yeah. They threw an Aussie under the bus to make this damn thing.
Well, he could have made a good film. Under the bus.
Nah, he was the fall guy. They knew this shit was
gonna... Oh, stop it.
Now I'm the conspiracy theorist. They planned it. I'm telling you. So this movie, Supergirl, is getting a lot of flack for...
You don't want to need your laptop, do you?
I know. I don't know why that keeps coming through.
Because it comes through on the episodes.
I know.
And I go to check my phone when I'm rewatching the episodes, and I'm like, no one's texting me.
I'm trying to think why it does.
I think you can put Do Not Disturb on.
Can I make it quiet?
Where the fuck is my Superman theme? It's gone.
Do you mean your Supergirl theme?
My apologies.
Yeah, get it right, pal.
My apologies.
So she's got a dog. That's apparently
she's got a dog.
A superhero.
That's Crypto. You know Crypto.
Crypto.
Krypton.
It's a
Krypton.
It's a super interesting addition to a movie to have a dog.
It's very
definitely makes me want to watch.
Well, you saw the. Here you go.
Krypton.
You saw
Krypton.
Superman.
Krypton.
I think if I...
I haven't.
Krypton.
Superman's been available on HBO Max for months now. And
you still haven't watched Superman?
No.
So this movie...
I've never been a huge Superman fan, so...
So this movie, from my understanding, is...
Here it is. Fuck me, it took me forever to find this.
Supergirl is the semi-sequel to Superman, formerly Legacy, that is dying at the box office. It's just not doing very well.
Well, apparently it's the worst movie in...
I don't want to talk about... Let me see the box office.
Superhero fandom.
Oh no, I googled Supergirl box. I can't show this on live.
Uh-oh.
Supergirl is projected to open to a disappointing 40 to 50 million domestically. Now, you may be thinking 40 to 50 million dollars is a lot of money. And maybe it is a little in some respects. But not for this. Not for this joint.
No.
Look at this. Budget, 170 million clams.
Hang on a minute. Millie Alcock, fellow Aussie.
Hey, wow.
With fellow Aussie director.
Damn, that's interesting.
Down Under. Yeah, it's sad. I don't really know what James Gunn's trying to go for. I'm so over superhero movies. What's the paw print?
The paw print? I don't know.
Paw print? Can you press it? What the fuck is this?
Is this some kind of a...
We're sponsored by...
Oh my god. I don't know if this is a...
Crypto?
I don't know if it's... I don't know what is going on. A dog took over? Why does it make music play? I don't know.
I think it's trying to hype you up to see the latest movie.
Is it a Supergirl needle drop or something?
Well, apparently the needle drops suck. Yeah, we haven't seen it. It's funny, at the pub on Wednesday, Dan was like, well, we should see it first before
Oh my god,
about
I
it.
can't click on anything without...
Oh, you add the paw prints? Oh, you add Crypto's paw prints? That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute.
Wow.
I
But
like
now
that.
I can't use the... now I can't use the screen. I can't click on anything.
You just press X.
Oh, I see. Thank God. I'm too much of a boomer.
That's kind of
to know how
cute.
to- Huh. Okay, Supergirl. I see what you're doing with the dog paw prints. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what the actual box office is.
Bruh.
What have you heard? Because there's the
Well-
box office and then there's the critical reception.
Well, both I
know
hear
what
are
I'm
pretty
saying?
bad.
Huh.
It's weird because, like, obviously, you know, jokes aside, I know we joke a lot on this show. Am I right, folks? Am I right? You know, we have a laugh over here.
We
The
joke.
show's called For a Laugh, you know.
We're here for a laugh.
I will say this, like, you know, and it's probably half people to take me seriously when I say this, but
Oh God.
I generally do feel like a lot of people just hate this movie because there's a woman in it. But from what I've heard, and I like Millie Alcock, I wouldn't say I'm a House of Dragon fan, but I think she's great.
Yeah.
I think that apparently this movie is really fucking bad. And, you know, I watch Grace Randolph, who I think is genuinely one of the
50%
best.
Doctor Who podcast.
Thank you, Grace. Who I generally think is one of the greatest, like, critics out there at the moment. Probably the best. The one that I care about and listen to the most. And she hated it. And, you know, she dropped a 55-minute review today, a spoiler review. She did a 25-minute
For
non-spoiler, and then she did a 50-minute spoiler review. And I'm not going to watch the movie, so I watched the 50-minute spoiler review. And, you know, she's a woman who loves the comic and loves Supergirl and loves Kara as a character. And I just think that apparently they really fucked up. I think it's apparently really terrible. And,
It does seem...
and that's a woman saying that at last.
It does seem like
Sorry.
these women-led superhero movies sometimes end up being a bit more boring, it feels like.
Well, Wonder
And I don't-
Woman made
I'm not
tons
saying
of
that in a
money.
sexist way. I'm saying, like, you should make the girl ones, like, fun. And because otherwise then people are just not going to like the girl ones, you know? I'm not saying the girl superhero movies are bad. I'm just...
Wonder Woman made, like, a billy.
Wonder
think,
Woman was,
and-
like, fun. 84 was pretty shit. And then Black Widow didn't even get a box office release.
No, but I know that Captain Marvel made a billy, but that was between Infinity War and Endgame, and people were going because they were so
Yeah,
high.
I guess
Not sassy.
a better way of what I mean to say is that it feels like with the women-led superhero movies, they never get
Careful, Dan.
as good of a box office chance. Even, you know, they almost seem set up for failure a little bit. Because this one too, I guess. What do you say for the criticism or the response that is like, well, we're eating good with James Gunn. You know, we got a Superman movie last year, Supergirl movie this year,
Sure.
a Super Trans movie next year.
I don't know. I
You're
don't.
going to give me the punchline, the rim shot. But,
My apologies.
no, look, and he's doing what, that Lobo movie, the Clayface. Like, I guess
Clayface, I'll take my mum to go see because she likes those kind of.
you know, people would say that the James Gunn advocates would say, well, he's delivering. You know, we're getting regular movies in the DC universe. Even if Supergirl is mid,
Yeah.
it's like, well,
Mid girl.
at least like it's, I don't know, fun. And I'm not saying I think this. I'm just saying that's the cope. So what do you say to that?
Well, you know, people forget that in the MCU, after Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk came out, and that was a terrible movie. And then Iron Man 2 came
True,
out.
true.
So, look, there's obviously going to be some teething issues. I think this far into superhero movies, which is, in a sense, a kind of dying genre.
Yeah.
At least a genre that's had a lot of fatigue.
A lot of fatigue.
I would just say my main thing is like, James, don't you want to do something else? Like,
God, I know.
don't you want to make something that's not... Look, I understand him being like a huge comic book fan and like wanting to do this kind of thing, but I think this is a very weird environment when people aren't even like going to see Marvel movies really anymore. Then what are we... It kind of seems a little bit too late to save the DC universe. I know there are people who are like, you know, huge fans of those comics, and you know, I don't I think there will always be an audience there, but like I don't really know. I've heard Grace say that it's a bit weird that they're doing a Supergirl movie already. Like apparently her character is a bit like unique in the sense that like it might be a bit too soon to be bringing her in. Like there are other characters that look. I don't know this shit. All I know is that people are like absolutely. And, you know, there's credible sources that I like, Jeremy Jahns and stuff, and, you know, people that I don't think would just, like, pick apart a movie just for the fact that there's a woman lead. It does. I think Millie's, like, very talented, and I think she's a great actress, and, you know, when she left House of Dragon, I was, like, really annoyed. I thought that she was, like, one of the best parts of it, if not the best part of it.
Yeah. I mean, I get the idea of people being happy that there's more movies coming out, but yeah, like you said, I think the genre is pretty fatigued. There's also speculation that with the merger, the Warner Brothers Paramount merger, that they're gonna tank. The higher ups are gonna say no more DCU. We don't want it. We don't need it.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's a rumor. That's like a potential.
Really?
I mean, a lot of the time these big mergers
things have happened.
Well, these big mergers happen and shit gets cancelled or it gets like shelved or whatever. So,
is that merger still happening?
It's taken forever, but it's in the long process of going through.
There's probably meetings about it every day. No, it sucks.
Oh, almost definitely. Yeah.
Like it, you know. I don't know, I think people will probably come here and think we're going to just like shit on it for no reason. And apart from the odd occasional joke, I do think that, you know, the thing is becoming like an actress in Hollywood. Like, you know, I'm sure Millie is probably a little bit upset that it isn't doing too well, but it's like you kind of take the good with the bad in your career, and you sort of, you know, she'll always have that role, and I'm sure. From what I've heard, she's like the best part of it, and that doesn't surprise me. And they give her nothing to do, and it's kind of like you always hear that, like they give them nothing to do, and it's like I don't understand how people get these jobs and they get the rights to talk about it and write about it, and they just do such a awful. Like they couldn't have done a worse job. Like you could have just asked a fan down the street to try to write something better, and it would have been that I'll never really understand how it gets so fucked up.
Move on.
My apologies. See, I just stopped and I won't make a big deal out of it. Cool. Okay. No worries.
You'll just take it. You're fine with it. Yeah.
Not like Dan. I'll cop it.
No
worries.
No
worries.
I'm just.
Oh!
Wow.
No, of course. I got you.
You're my boy.
Who? I do. If we're wrapping up now, I do want to actually, you know, I'm not. This isn't a joke.
We'll get it on camera for proof. Okay. Yeah. Good man.